Timberwolves Naz Reid mourns after sister fatally shot in New Jersey. Minnesota Timberwolves forward Naz Reid is facing unimaginable heartbreak following the tragic death of his older sister, Toriah Reid. The 28-year-old was fatally shot on Saturday morning in Jackson Township, New Jersey, in what authorities have described as a domestic-related incident. According to police reports, officers from the Ocean County Sheriff's Office responded to calls of gunfire at 1020 Larson Road. When they arrived at the scene, they discovered Toriah with multiple gunshot wounds. Despite efforts to save her, she was pronounced dead at the location. The shocking event has sent waves of grief not only through Reid's family but also across the NBA community, where the rising Timberwolves star is widely admired for his resilience and work ethic. Suspect in custody. Authorities have identified the suspect as 30-year-old Shaquille Green, who was allegedly in a relationship with Toriah at the time of her death. Green, who reportedly lived with her in Jackson Township, was taken into custody shortly after the incident. He now faces charges of murder and unlawful possession of a firearm. Investigators are still piecing together the events that led to the shooting, but reports suggest a domestic dispute may have escalated into violence. The case has drawn significant attention in New Jersey and beyond, as fans and supporters express their condolences to Reid and his family. The Timberwolves organization has yet to release a formal statement, but the basketball world has begun rallying behind their player during this devastating time. A sister who stepped into a mother's role. For Naz Reid, the loss is especially profound. In a 2023 interview with MSP Magazine, the 2024 NBA Sixth Man of the Year credited Toriah with playing a maternal role in his upbringing. He revealed that his older sister often cared for him and their younger sibling, Jakahia, treating them as if they were her own children. Her presence was described as nurturing, steady, and vital to the family's bond. On Saturday, Reid took to social media to honor his sister, posting a pair of childhood photos that highlighted their closeness. The first picture showed a young Naz sitting on a bed beside Toriah, while the second featured the future NBA star lying in bed in a white dress outfit as his sister lovingly sat by his side. The images painted a portrait of a protective and devoted sibling whose influence shaped Reid's life both on and off the court. A younger sister speaks out. The family's grief has also been shared by Naz's younger sister, Jakahia Reid, who poured out her emotions in a heartfelt Facebook post. In her message, she expressed anger at the suspect, calling him a coward for taking her sister's life. She also prayed that his family would never have to experience the same kind of pain that hers is enduring. Jakahia went on to request privacy during the difficult period, emphasizing that while her sister was connected to an NBA player, she should be remembered as much more than just Naz Reid's sister. In a follow-up post, she further highlighted Toriah's individuality, describing her as a strong, loving woman whose life was tragically cut short. Roots in New Jersey. The Reids grew up in Asbury Park, New Jersey, and all three siblings attended Roselle Catholic High School. Their shared experiences in the Garden State forged deep bonds that have remained central to their identities even as Naz's basketball career has taken him across the country. Now, with the NBA season just weeks away, Naz faces the difficult challenge of balancing personal grief with professional responsibilities. For the Timberwolves, who are entering the 2025-26 campaign with high expectations, Reid's absence in spirit and focus will undoubtedly be felt. But for the Reid family, the priority is mourning the devastating loss of a daughter, sister, and caretaker. A tragedy beyond basketball. The shocking loss of Toriah Reid is a reminder that tragedy often strikes hardest in the lives of those we admire from a distance. For fans, Naz Reid is a rising NBA star. For his family, however, he is a brother now grieving a sister whose role in his life went far beyond bloodlines. As the investigation into Toriah's death continues, the outpouring of support for the Reid family underscores the deep sense of community that binds sports, family, and humanity in moments of sorrow.